Howdy YouTube folks, I have not done one of these in a while. As you can see, it's still kind of a mess. I've been restoring that lawnmower as I mentioned in a previous video. I forget if I uploaded it, I'm gonna check. I usually do, yeah, I think I did. Anyways, this is another Shop Chronicles video. As you can see, I'm getting this. For a while, I had stopped doing these because I was undecided of how I was going to go about it. So what I did is decided to take all the, like house lock keys, not padlocks and stuff, and move those out. I left a few handles in for projects, and those are some bullets I found that I think go to something that somebody else ended up with. Anyways, that's besides the point. But anyways, as I was saying, sorry, I'm losing track. Still electrical here. That thing, I forget. I know what it is. It's a threader, but I don't remember where the rest of it is. Anyways, I'm eventually going to empty this, get this cleaned off right here. Let me tell you, one of these magnets come in handy. This is not a sponsor by all means, because this magnet is old. This magnet's been around since my grandfather was in the shop. They have a little clip on them. You can clip them to your coat, but they're handy as heck. I've been picking up screws and when I drop keys. And then I got a horseshoe magnet there that's older than dirt. That thing's pretty nice. Anyways, so I've been doing this. I got my box of wrenches here. My Allen keys. These are sockets. I'm just gonna move those back there. I've got my these type of wheel in here. And the wire wheel. I'm trying to think. These are like grinder wheels. They're like grit wheel, I believe they call them. Anyways, blanking. This is gonna get moved. Eventually, when the granary out there that I believe I've showed in previous videos gets moved and built off, because I'm gonna build off all of this plumbing is gonna go in there, and woodworking and the tools and lights. So I have more space in here, the woodworking and plumbing, and the forge. That way I can have a space to work in here, and it'll be less cluttered. Eventually, I got myself I don't know if I showed you, I will. I don't believe I did yet, so I just got it recently. A Coleman, it's a Coleman heater. Kerosene heater. I'll show you the data tag first, and then the money shot's the front. Let me get down there further. And it's got the little box right there that goes up to that primer right there for priming it when you want to prime the oil to it, or the kerosene rather. But it's heating oil all the same, in my book. This is something I had that I'm going to use once I get a kerosene tank, because I'm going to get a big one like the house, put it out behind the shop. So once I clean this up and go through it, this should be nice to use in here. I'll have it in that back corner. I have a chimney and everything to send it out. I just need to make a hole for the copper pipe. See, it says Coleman there. Pretty neat. This flips up right here into that's your internal burner. And then I haven't looked at this, which is like another flat. Goes down to the inside of the flue there. So very nice. I'm very grateful for the person who gave this to me, because they had no use for it and they gave it to me. So I'm very grateful. I'm always grateful when I get free things, because those people who do give me free things, like my boss or a family member. This came from a family member. I appreciate that because, you know, they're going out of the way. That's the piece that goes on the top, outside. So it's all here. The pipe is there. So this will be something I'll update you on when it's in. And now I just have to find one. Hopefully I can look on Craigslist or something. I know some people have a thing about Craigslist. And this is not a sponsor either. But and find a tank for this to use this on. If I find just a tank, because most of the time these are taken, I can just put this one in easy. It's all complete. I checked it over. And that should be good for the level and hook it up. And then again, like I said, I'll have heat in here finally. Which is something I've probably mentioned that I want. Now, I have a little heater in there for spare, but I just don't think that the BTUs are high enough to use. That's why I needed a bigger one. So I was glad when this came along. Thanks to my family member, which I'm very grateful for. Anyways, let's get on. I know this video is getting long. I'm slowly making progress, as you can see. I'm trying to move some of these boxes so I can get back access to that again. Or toolboxes, rather. That way I can still access that stuff and I have space to it. So moving these toolboxes will be handy. I eventually have to get the front of this cleared out. These two things you'll see in a later video. Not that one right off, but that one, definitely. And you'll see more on our little friend here. The deck is right there, and the handlebar, which will get cleaned up. This stuff is all going to go under there for now until display after I move that. Minus that, because that record player is going over there. You'll probably see more on that. Anyways, this is kind of just an update. A very long update, but a well-needed update. So I figured longer because it's needed. You're listening to me ramble. But this is Shop Chronicles. And I hope you enjoyed, YouTube folks, and have a great time. Whatever time it is, wherever you are. Keep your heads up, stay strong, and all that kind of stuff. Because I wish the best for all of you in your endeavors. And I hope that your life goes as planned. And thank you, YouTubers, and have a great, as I said before. And before I go, a little side note. You will be seeing this in the future, but just not now. This I just set on there because it goes to something else. But you'll get to see this. Thank you so much, YouTube folks, and bye.